Florence, Italy, a city known for its art, culture, and history. From exploring its museums and galleries to tasting dishes that showcase the city's local ingredients and Tuscan flavors, Florence has felt like a dream to live in, and I can't even imagine what the next 4 months will look like. The first few weeks in Florence, I spent getting to know the area and the people around me. Alright, where are we going? Later in the week, my roommates and I got gelato and hiked up Piazza Michelangelo, which has beautiful views of Florence and the surrounding countryside. It's a popular destination for tourists and locals alike, and hiking up the piazza can be super fun and a really rewarding experience, especially during sunset. I took a paper marbling workshop, explored more cafes, found the perfect study spots, and a lot more in the first few weeks in Florence. It was the most perfect way to start off the new semester, but it was time to start building a routine again. Moving to a new place can be exciting and overwhelming all at once, and having a routine can provide structure and stability. It really does help you establish a sense of normalcy in a new and potentially unfamiliar environment. By setting a routine, you can really create a sense of predictability and control over your day-to-day life, which can help reduce stress and anxiety, and it can help you stay organized and manage your time effectively. Since I'm building a new life here in Florence, the amount of new experiences and opportunities waiting for me are countless, and it can be really tempting to try to do everything at once. But by creating structure, I can prioritize my activities and make time for studying, exploring, and socializing. Building a routine really can help you adjust to your new environment, manage your time effectively, and stay focused on your goals. It has also been helping me make the most of my experience here by balancing academic work with cultural exploration and personal growth. I started my first class of the semester, which is communicating in Italian, and I was so afraid of getting lost, which ended up happening, that I left my apartment 3 hours earlier to make sure I was at the right address. I decided that I was gonna go and see where my class was, just so I have an idea of where it is and how to get there. I've been looking around for like 15 minutes trying to figure out where my class is, so it's a lot of going back and forth on the street, but I think I figured it out, and I'm gonna go see if my class is at this exact location now. After ambling the streets around me, I stumbled across a cafe, grabbed a cappuccino, and then headed off to the library to catch up on some work. Biblioteca Marusiliana is a library located in Centro Storico, and it holds important collections both ancient and modern. It was such a beautiful and peaceful location to study at, so I stayed here for about an hour and a half before heading to my first class of the semester, where I got to learn Italian, and it was a lot different from Duolingo. It is Friday, February 3rd, I believe. I'm on my third day of classes. I'm in communicating in Italian right now. We have a 3-hour class, which is pretty long for me. Usually my classes back home are like an hour and a half max, but the 3 hours isn't as bad as I expected it to be. We basically have like an hour and a half of learning Italian, and then we get a 10 or 20-minute break. And then we go right into exploring the city and the neighborhoods and kind of getting a history lesson, which is really fun. But yeah, I have a little bit to do. I don't have a lot of homework to do, but I do have a lot of freelance stuff to do. So my roommate Elise and I are gonna go to a cafe, but before we go to the cafe to like get some work done, we're gonna stop by at this vintage market. It'll be fun. This is Elise. Hey vlog. We're gonna go to the market, so we'll talk to you guys then. If I'm being honest, I expected this trip to be a lot more stressful than it actually was. I've never been on a plane before. I've never left the country. If I'm being honest, I barely left my house when I lived in Massachusetts. Like, this was just a lot for me, and it came so fast but so slow at the same time. What scared me the most was definitely the airport, but you know what? I made it. I'm here in Florence. I'm loving it, honestly. I expected myself to last a week here, and it's been almost 2 weeks. I made it. I'm really proud of myself, honestly. I've been very connected with home, calling my family, calling my sister. I definitely feel like I would be a lot more homesick than I am right now if I didn't connect with my family through FaceTime and like texting and stuff. Very grateful I have that. I literally don't know what I would do without it. The first week and a half, I kind of just went out a lot. I got to meet a lot of people. The last few days, however, I've kind of spent in the house, still exploring new places, but I've kind of been like keeping to myself, not going out as much, focusing on myself a little bit more, trying to make time for me and self-care. When I first got here, like I said, I went out all the time, so the routine was literally not there. I was just kind of doing whatever, but I really need a routine to stay put. Classes started 3 days ago on Tuesday, and wait, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 4 days ago. I'm bad with numbers, I guess. That was literally the most simple. Anyways, classes started 4 days ago, and I'm really loving it. I'm taking communicating in Italian, and it's 3 hours a day for 3 weeks. It's a 3-week course, and then after those 3 weeks end, I get a week-long break, and then I go straight into my 11-week semester. And I will have 4 or 5 classes throughout the 11-week semester. So this is all really exciting and all very new to me, so I'm still adjusting. Like I said, I'm trying to get back into schedule. I'm very scared and excited at the same time. I know there's nothing to be scared of, but this is my first time really being independent and completely by myself, surrounded by new things and new people, and it's gonna take a little bit of adjusting, but I think I can make it through. So yeah, that was my little rant. I'm so excited to be in Florence, and I just know it's gonna be a really great time.